Hello everybody, and I know I haven't uploaded it in a while. I actually uploaded it if you're, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna take the mic away from my mouth, but if you pay attention to the channel, or if you're like one of those like super obsessive fans, which I highly doubt any of you are, you'll know that I actually, why is there just like a herd of ants here and then no one over here? That's kind of weird. Anyway, you guys would know that I actually posted a video, was it yesterday or the day before, but it had no sound. So I had to take that down, and now that I learned my lesson, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make a gaming video, which I haven't made in forever, and I am going to do gaming videos, but I've been waiting for the Dominion DLC to release, but it hasn't. So we're going to do one today, and we're going to enjoy it. We're going to have some fun with the decorations and the game in general. And yeah, let's go. So this park has like nothing in it yet. It's just like empty, like completely. So we're gonna, well, it's not empty. We have this cool lagoon area, which is nice. It's cool and it's fun. We have this inside area which you will start at, and then you can take a monorail station over here to the next area where you can go to a tour over here, or you can go down here to the actual park. So we're gonna continue with our, this isn't a Jurassic World recreation, but it is inspired off of Jurassic World. So if you get any like, oh, this looks like Jurassic World, it is supposed to look like that, yes. So let's get right to it. So what I was thinking of doing today, well, first of all, we have to make the operation center, and apparently my infinite feeder is glitched and I cannot fix it. So we are going to need to expand our facilities in order to actually supply the feeders, which is annoying as all hell, but we'll deal with it for now. Let's get some neat looking hatcheries in here as well. I want to see if I can maybe, I don't think I'll be able to get any closer. So let's bring our path this way, this way, this way. I'm just gonna try to get it perfectly around, so you know, let's not speed up time. Actually, no, it's okay if we speed up time anyway. So we'll go like that. We'll go like that. And that. And we'll keep on expanding. Okay, we're kind of screwing up here. That's good. And then we can fill this in all with facility path. Next up is the control center. Today is going to be a pretty short video because I don't have much time before I have to do something else. So I'm going to have to try to get this, you know, like a small part of the park done and then upload it, you know? It's a struggle, people. It's a struggle, people. It's a struggle. I'm kidding. So let's maybe fill this box in with something. I don't know if I can fill it in with anything. Oh, I can fill it in with a restroom. Yes, please. Oh, okay, so no matter what, I have to attach it. And then I recently learned that if you, like with the bathrooms or the things that can be automatically placed to a path, it'll actually be, unless it's like one of the facility, not the facility, the amenity buildings, but if it's not placed against the path, like automatically attached, you can actually get the path closer to it. which is good for aesthetic builders because they can that means you can really increase the amount of pizzazz you have in the tight paths around the buildings, which is very nice, very nice. And we are going to attach this, delete this, boop, and then we can bring that around this one, this one, that's so specific, this response facility, and then put the path here, and expand it outwards, and boom. And then bring the path around here. And then we can fill this in with the wide path, along with, where's this? Oh, this other box I forgot I filled in with the restroom. And then we can bring this path around here and connect it there. And fill basically this whole thing in. Yeah, that's good. And then fill this box in with the regular facility path. And then we can delete this and give these diagonal accesses and fill them in. That's gonna look kind of weird, but whatever. And there we go. Then we can give it a sly little attachment here. And also give this a diagonal little thing here. And now we can incubate some dinosaurs. So, what should our first dinosaur be? Well, we have to make dinosaurs for the tour, like the tour track that's over by the top of the island that I didn't make for you guys. Like, I didn't make in front of you guys, but it's okay. I think we're gonna make some packies. These guys are cool. Patchies, packies, whatever you want to call them. But I know it ends with cephalosaurus, and it is a cool dinosaur. So we're gonna give it 100% social stats. I'm gonna do that with just about every dinosaur. And then let's give it some tolerance as well, so that it can be super nice to all his dome-headed friends. Accelerate growth and additional days, because we're gonna need a lot of. Sickly is fine because we have no disease on, and if it isn't on, then that sucks for me. Next up, do I want to make it all dome heads? Okay, well I know we're going to use Triceratops for the small enclosure at the front that we started the video with. So, we want to make these guys strong. So we're just going to actually... 1, 2, 3, 25% strong and 100% social like usual. And begin task. We'll see how many Triceratops we get out of that. I'm pretty sure their max is 1 to 6. Okay, so if we get a bunch, we're okay. Next up, Stegosaurus and Packies might be... Now we're gonna do Cyno, Packy. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, wow, you are an interesting, Oh, okay, so I'm gonna let you be needy, because their comfort isn't even on, so it's okay. And then we can actually make it 25% tolerant. There we go. And we're gonna speed up time here as well. Next species I want paras. These guys are beautiful, especially with their, bioluminescence. We're going to do that. We're going to make them 100% social. It's okay if they're thirsty, and we're going to make them 75% tolerant. Yes, very peaceful dinosaurs. And then we are also going to make some Lux too, which is more, I think, all pink. Guys, if I talk too much, put it in the comments. Or if I talk too fast, put it in the comments. I want to know. Aggressive is bad, so we're not going to put that. Sinos. Needy. Wow. Okay, so we're going to get, Thirsties, okay. We're going to get 4 of you guys. And we're going to get 4 of... And we're going to do 5 of you guys. I don't like that pattern more. I can actually say I like the pink and blue ones more. But I do want one of each at least one of each that's thirsty. So we're gonna put 8 packies in here. Put some by the river, some on the hill, some near the woods. And then this will be the Triceratops enclosure. It's a very small enclosure. I think we could fit 5 Triceratops in here. So we'll get some dirt. Kind of leading up to where the feeding area will be. Yes. And then we can put some rocks around. Somewhere that actually match the dirt as well. That would be logical. And then this isn't actually where they're gonna feed, but I'll make it look like it's where they're gonna feed by putting, you know, some little palm trees around, some hedges and bushes, different types of little palm trees and hedges around. Trying to fit as many around as possible, and then some smaller batches of palm trees around as well. Yep. All looking good. Feeder needs resupply. It is, of course, this feeder. The shark feeders run out really fast. So if you guys didn't see the lagoons, there is a lagoon exhibit here with 4 of these, and there's a lagoon exhibit over here with 4 of these. By these, I mean the what? Something's running. What? What do you mean? Oh, does that mean they're gonna feed eventually? Because it's being prevented? I think that does. Yep. Look at that. Perfect timing. Oh, that's beautiful. Now I should be able to delete it. Nope. There we go. And then we can put the shark feeder back. Once you get the fuck out of the way. Alright. And we're going to eventually put path around here, but not for now. And we're going to continue editing the... enclosure. Putting some small trees around. Maybe some small batches of palm trees. And you know what, let's put some crates outside as well. Cause screw it. Screw it. I'm just trying to make it look as good as can be. Maybe some tents. I don't know why you'd have tents, but you can if you want to. You can be yourself, you know. And then finally we'll put some blue crates over here and an open green crate. There. Now we can transport the trikes. Alright, that works. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to make this into a sort of enclosure for the Parasaurolophus ducks that we have brewing up in our hatchery. So, if I had mods, I'd be able to put an invisible fence. But if I just go like this, I'm pretty sure the pairs would just not go through. So I can go like this and bring it around. And then bring it around here. this one, because this one doesn't look as good. And kind of bring it as close as you can see first person. Let's see, can you see well over there? Okay, that's good enough. It looks like it kind of attaches to the monorail thing. And then we can expand it over here as well. And just bring all the fence right over. Come on. Alright, I guess we can end it right here. This is fine, yeah. I'd say that's about right. And it's gonna be a big enclosure because I want it to be like lagoon, a lot of water, because they're thirsty animals. They're Parasaurolophus lux. If you watched Camp Cretaceous, which of course it's fine if you didn't, but they thrived in the water of the caves near the lagoon, Jurassic World mosasaurus lagoon. So I'm gonna put a bit of forest and of course a lot of rock and a lot of sand and a lot of water, because that's what they like. Then we can put some palm trees around here as well, and then some rocks. Now, I know for you guys, for the people who aren't caught up with my YouTube channel, it's gonna look like this has been like 12 days, 13 days, and it's been a while since I've uploaded, and I get where that's coming from, because, you know, I'm just gonna delete these for now, and I don't think, I'm gonna just make it off. There we go. Yeah, these guys can shut up. And then we can delete this and delete this. So we have no problems with the feeders anymore. And now we can release the cynos, or transport the cynos over here. And while we're doing that, let's check on the packies and see how they're doing. So almost all of them, yeah, over here. These guys are really cool looking. They look, I mean, they look like they have warts in the back of their head, but I feel like they're a cool little specimen. They look good. This one's got a really cool pattern. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's like a super sunburnt back. Something like that. I don't know. This guy's drinking. Looks good. This is also a really cool pattern. I like this a lot. What's this pattern? Sonoran Desert with Phylax. I like that a lot. That is really cool. And then we can check the cynos out as well. This is just a very default pattern. That is a very green, like Camp Cretaceous default pattern. Over here we have a more orange pattern. That I like a lot. And then over here we have a kind of like a tan. This is the first Sinoceratops. This is a like tan, very light brown. That also looks pretty good. That's Sinoceratops 4. It's kind of like a gray and tints of blue. That's honestly, for Sinoceratops, that's a decent skin pattern. Now we're gonna transport the paras. And now we don't actually have any carnivores. We have piscivores over here. We have more piscivores over here with the dimorphodons, which I actually forgot to show you guys. We have dimorphodons with these really cool aviary platforms that they can sit on. They're actually sitting on a lot. Most of them are sitting on things right now. Yeah. But we have platforms now in the thing. You're taking a drink, looking good. But we have platforms that they can actually sit on and relax on, which is great. And we have an aviary viewing gallery and just like, bro, hold up. There's 3 people. No. one, two, three, four people that are making that much noise. Shut up. And then we have Leopardons and two Mosasaurus in here. Unfortunately, with the same pattern, I should have made it with a different pattern, but it's not that noticeable anyway. Now I do want to make it nighttime so that we can see the beautiful parasaurs at night. Because the parasaurs are so beautiful. Like, look at that. He's not even on the ground yet, and I'm admiring it. Like, that is a beautiful texture, and it's something awesome to see, man. We're gonna expand this forest outwards until eventually we're gonna make an enclosure over there. Next up, I think, actually, you know what? I think that might be it. No, I don't think that's it. I think we should make one more enclosure because I'm kind of trying to speed things up, which isn't always good for making parks. And you already know what it's gonna be. Actually, no, there's no way you know. But for anyone who isn't surprised that I picked monolophosaurus, respect, because you know me. You know me. So modify mono, random. We want you very tolerant, or at least decent amount tolerant, and good. We can have 100% social and not intolerant at all. Good. So I think your max, yeah, batch size is max is 9, so I think we're fine here. Oh my gosh. We don't want any aggressive ones, so we're gonna have to just continuously make batches of them that aren't aggressive. Or that aren't aggressive. So like, not aggressive. Put those. Not aggressive. Ooh, none of these are aggressive. I think that's all we need. Good. So now they shouldn't fight as much, which is very useful. And then we can transfer these final couple paras in that enclosure. And next up, what I want to do is, before I add an enclosure behind the main street, I have to add buildings so I know what my little outline is. I'm not gonna edit these buildings. I'll edit these I'll edit these buildings behind the scenes because I don't want to bore you guys. My job is to actually entertain. Well, not my job, but you know, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to entertain, and boring you guys is quite the opposite. So you know, we're not gonna do that. And now I don't think I want that. I think I want the Jurassic Park thick gate. This is a thick gate, bro. Petite. And then line it up with the path, not the line, but the path. There we go. And a sharp 90 degrees. They won't see the behind side of this enclosure, so it's okay if we make it a bit small. Or you won't, actually no, you won't see it, the behind side. Because we're going to be doing a first person tour of this park. That looks just a bit, yeah, that was almost perfectly lined up. Props to me. Now we're gonna do a lot of forest in the back here, because monolophosaurus like being pretty isolated. Make the water here, the sand here. If you can't tell, I'm kind of rushing it because this has to be out in an hour, uploaded and edited. So I'm kind of on a time crunch here. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't edit my videos. I just try to make it as fun as possible without doing the mind-numbing process of homework and editing. But if somehow this YouTube channel lasts until I'm an adult and I don't have homework that I have to push through first, then I will 100%. Oh, what? Why did everybody just suddenly be? reach low health. Low on food. No disease. Dinosaurs don't starve. Dinosaurs don't dehydrate. Apply. Oh, all dinosaurs. Crud. Alright. Whew, I almost screwed up there. And it starved every single dinosaur in the game. That would have been really bad. That would have been really bad. That scared me for a second, man. Alright, next up, we're gonna put some viewing galleries next to each other. I want to get them close as possible. And put one path out. One. And, make it close as possible. That's pretty close. And just fill this all in. And definitely enjoy my time doing it. Alright, we're almost done with this part. We're gonna bring it out a bit more. I like any of the like multi-layered effect here like this. I don't know why. I don't even think it looks 100% good. I just like it, you know. So we're gonna bring this fence down and around, and then that doesn't work. So we're gonna have to expand this outwards. What I want to do is I want to bring this out a bit more so that it has like a viewing effect. Like you can really look through and just enjoy the view. That's close enough. And I do want to add gates to all of these. I've been forgetting to do that, which is bad. Very bad. And add a gate there where the guests can see it. And then add 2 gates in the back where guests can't. Now I just want to, you know, take a moment to look at these beautiful parasaurs. Oh my gosh. Look at that glow. So adorable. Gosh. Brings tears to my eyes. Okay. No, it doesn't actually. I'm not that obsessed. But fit in some trees, fit in some plants for the parasaurs. Actually no, these are monolophosaurus, so we don't need too many plants in front of here. But what we do want is we do want some carnivore feeders. So we're gonna put some carnivore feeders right here. And then a live goat feeder in the back, right here, for the monolophosaurus who do want to hunt. And then we're going to fill it up with more trees. And then palm trees over here. And let's check out that view. Let's see how that is. Honestly, it's pretty mysterious. I like it. You know, that's what the point of the monolophosaurus is. You can't see them 100% of the time. You just gotta hope that they haven't escaped. Transport those 3. While we're at it, let's finish this bit of path off, because it's been bugging me. I don't even know what I'm going to use this path for, but it'll eventually lead its way into the park. fill this all in. Oh my gosh. It's having an epileptic seizure. Ding, 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 ding. And connect. This whole section is pointless, but it'll probably be decorated later. Maybe like a camp out facility or for cages and storage, but whatever it'll be used for, I hope it will be. I hope it'll look good. Now we can check out these monolophosaurus patterns real quick. Let's slow down time a bit so we can see them in normal speed. It's kind of hidden by the grass, but this is like a brown with a light, like a lime green. I like that pattern. I don't know why I'm reviewing this pattern, but I am, and you can't judge me for that. I saw it for a split second, guys. That was like a rainbow on the snout. That one always looks really good when I see that pattern. And we can't see any of these guys, but you know, that's kind of the point anyway. So, yeah. And while those guys are transporting, we might as well decorate this area with some crates. I did not realize how big this area was. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to fill it up a lot. Then we can put some tanks over here. Line this up and put a couple lined up right here, and some cages, and some more crates. That should be good. All those monolophosaurus are transported, and once this batch of 6 is transported, we will end the video. So I might as well do our little outro here. Well, I hope everybody has a great night, day, whenever you're watching this. I'm trying, I really am, guys. I don't think you understand how hard, actually you probably do. But to juggle doing homework and doing other things that you desire to do, and then also doing something that, you know, you promised yourself you would do constantly, or you are busy with, or try to have fun with, and, you know, it's the hard thing to tackle. So, for anybody who is stressed or going through a troublous time, I can relate. But, yep, I hope we can finish this park throughout the YouTube videos I post, and I don't just go in my off time and finish it myself and don't post a YouTube video on it. But I think maybe by this weekend there should be a video out of a tour of the park I made in my off time, to see if maybe my building skills are better when I'm not recording. Well, you know, that's a decent test. Maybe we should figure that out. But, you know, that was the final monolophosaurus 13. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to tell you guys this is my favorite pattern out of all the monolophosaurus here. It's a dark green, a nice black shade, and then brown. This is actually, I like that a lot. That actually looks pretty cool. So we hit, out of the small, I would say pretty small amount of time we recorded today compared to the usual time for Jurassic evolution videos, we made this tiny little area here. We made the monolophosaurus habitat, the para habitat, and we kind of finished off the trike that was continued. We filled this with dinosaurs that are now roaming everywhere. I don't know if this is a Sino. It is. So the Sinoceratops are kind of leaving the border here. of the map, but that's okay. This packy definitely is out of map's range, but it's okay as well. I think it's just glitching. Um, and then we also made the little facility here, which I'm gonna, on my free time, outline with fence. So, yep. Wow, we are already at 5 stars. That is crazy, because we have a lot of out of view, which is okay. So I hope everybody has a, whoa. I hope everybody has a great night, and I will, if I can get a good view of the park, see everyone later. Hold on. I look really better now. Bye-bye.